Hey giant farmers, welcome back to another video. I've been getting a lot of comments about, what's your runes on Garo, what's your runes on whatever, right? So I decided to make a new video to update my runes for November 2019. So they will change in the future as I get upgrades and as I want to do free removal again. But here today, for the last 10 cleave videos, whatever it is, I'm going to show you the runes. I'm not going to explain to the turn order, but if you watch enough of the video, you will see, and I'll go through each individual rune as well. Okay, so starting off, Julie. Julie is one of the most crucial monsters built on Swift Blade here. You will notice later that my Julie is speed tuned to my Lucian to go right after. If you don't know why, watch my video of how to draft RTA. Here is my Scimitar right here. It's got right enough crit rate to crit on fire all the time. Basically this is for arena, but I only draft this when I need a speed lead. It doesn't do enough damage, right? This unit doesn't enough do damage on Despair. And these are the runes. Despair Will. The reason why it's on Will and not Nemesis is because I like the consistency for arena. Okay. And then Shiho. Honestly, this Shiho is hot garbage, okay? It's totally garbage. But I need to re-rune this and make it way better. It's on Violent Will. Reason why it's on Will because it's on such a slow set, but once I re-rune it, it's gonna be a lot faster. So you'll see it's like a DPS set and pretty tanky. I don't think I need this much tankiness. I just need to do a lot of damage. Here I don't really pick my Molong, but if you want to see my Molong, I'm going to re-rune it and try to integrate into my team. But if I were to make this Molong viable for RTA, it's going to have at least 30 more speed. Okay, here are the runes right now. Nothing too amazing. I don't farm violent runes, but I would say these are pretty decent violent runes for me. Here's my Aegir. When they pick really super fire heavy teams, the Water Monkey, Aegir, super good pick. Aegir is great for standard, right? But also okay for mixing up your cleave style, depending on what they pick. So on Violent Nemesis, it's actually got one of my better sets here, but still a lot of room for improvement. So you'll see I don't pick this often, but when I do, it's because it's fire heavy. And then we have the Avarice, okay, the sick nasty Avarice. So my Avarice has changed since last time. Before it's a little bit faster, but I didn't have enough damage. Right here, if I had maybe 100 more damage, I think I would be in a good spot. It's on Swift Will. Reason being, I pick it into Thor, Oki, Triton. Having Will help in that case because it's anti-revive, right? So if I had a little bit more damage onto this, imagine if this rune had more deeps, or this rune, I would be able to one-shot Samat. Right now at this damage build here, I'm not quite able to one-shot Samat with the second skill and attack buff. So it's missing a little bit of damage, but I went as close as 100 crit rate as possible. I don't use my Alicia, but I do use my Beth. I use my Beth sometimes, very rarely now. I might de-rune her, but if you want to see her, the same concept. If they have a lot of fire, a lot of healing, this is when I would bust it out. Yeah, I'm seeing a grind there, but like I mentioned, it's speed tuned to 1 attack bar buffer, but it doesn't have the damage output like Julie does, right? So here you are. My Covenant, this is my Covenant. I don't even use it. I've been trying to find a place to use it. It's got such great stats, Rage Will. So I'm probably going to take these runes away and put it on someone else. Because, quite frankly, I think it's just being wasted on him. Because I'm not even using him to his full potential here, right? So, can't give much of an opinion here just because I haven't been using him. Or I just couldn't find the space to use him. And every time I did, I just instantly lost. So, Rauk. My Rauk, I really pick it for fun. It's on Violent, Broken. These are the broken runes. Pretty good, but if they were something else, that'd be even more nasty, right? I'm going to re-rune it, so it's probably on a Swift or Fatal set. That way it can speed tune to 1 attack bar buffer, and if I never need to pick it, I'll have it available on Will as well. I don't pick my Zyros. ever, but if you want to see my Zaros, here's the stats. Vanessa, you'll see me pick Vanessa often when I need a speed lead, right? If they pick my Bastet first pick, and then I pick a Vanessa Draco, for example, right? Or I can go Vanessa Triana for a counter cleave to their Bastet first pick, right? So it's on a more of a tanky set. A lot of people that I have my favorites that does cleave, their Vanessas are nowhere near this tanky. Instead, they have maybe 300 less defense and 300 more attack, for example, right? It's just because of how this rune worked out that I'm so tanky. So if I were to change my Vanessa, it would have about 200 more attack and less defense. That way, if you pair with a Rauk, for example, you would get so much damage off for free with this skill, resetting as well. And also, the more damage it does, the more damage it does to Triana, so it doesn't come back alive, right? So you don't need to be that tanky for a cleave user, but for a standard user, the story is different. This is my Verd. I very rarely pick Verd, but you will see a Bastet, Verd, Alsharion variation with Rauk as well. So if I ever want to play with that, this is on Violent, a little too slow for Violent. Here are the runes. I don't have any crit rate slot 4s that are super fast, and that's why I can't run a Swift Verd, and there's no point in me using this rune to make a Swift crit rate Verd. It's such a waste, so I'm gonna leave it on Violent. And here's my Raki. I actually nerfed my Raki a little bit just today, and right here you will see that I got a legend gem and I tried to roll 13. This was 10 plus 9, by the way. So I tried to get a 13 plus 10, for example, and it didn't work out. And then I used 5 more purple gems and didn't roll 11. So I nerfed my Raki a little bit. But the reason why it's so tanky is because you actually want to live and you want to cycle second skill and third skill to get damage off and cycle Soul Crusher, right? So we can cycle this into this or Soul Crusher into Shatter, depending on how your team is going. You'll see me pick Perna here and there, depending if I pick like super wind heavy teams and I decide not to cleave and I just go for a bruiser type comp. And this is the Perna. It should be speed tuned to 1 attack bar buffer. Here are the runes. Violent Will. Okay, for those who say I don't farm Violent runes, I don't, but these are my Violent Will runes, okay? I used to re-up them a lot, and then I went all in onto Giants. So for those who are mistaken, I actually did farm a lot of dragons back in the day, and I just haven't farmed it in the last year. So these Violent runes are about 1 year old. So here, I guess you guys want to see my Garo. A lot of questions about the Garo, right? This is the Garo. It's on Vampire Nemesis. It used to be on Revenge. The reason why I took it off Revenge is because it wasn't consistent, right? Sometimes you would Revenge and sometimes I wouldn't, but then Nemesis, you're always guaranteed to have Nemesis because you're always low in HP, right? Unfortunate. Okay, oh, I am quite tempted. In fact, we might get a 10 here. Oh, okay. We'll take it. 9. Right, cool. So, Vampire Nemesis. This rune is straight up super doo-doo. It's just purple. So if I could get an upgrade here, my Garo would look a lot nicer. This is the Garo. And honestly, I don't even pick this unit. I pick this unit when I'm just throwing on stream. When I want to feel like I'm a standard user and I got all the RNG in the world, this is the unit I pick, okay? It's on Despair Revenge. I got some sick Despair runes here, really efficient, but then you will see my Revenge runes, not as efficient, and no grind here. So this unit, I only pick it to have for fun on stream, okay? Here we're moving on. This is my Kali. I haven't been using Kali a lot just because I've been using Daphnis, and Daphnis honestly is a letdown, so I might just go back to Kali, okay? And the reason why Kali is this fast is because it's speed tuned to 1 attack bar buffer, okay? And that's really important. And it's not on 100 crit rate because I either use his leader skill with Daphnis or Kali's leader skill or I just crit on win. Okay, honestly, this one has, I think this one could be a lot better because these runes here, they're purple, right? They're like purple. It says legend, but really it's like purple. Okay, like if you look at it, they're just purple runes, and it could definitely be a lot better. So gotta farm more giants. And here's my Daphnis. I have not changed my Daphnis at all. Actually I did, because I got a new rune, but I didn't change it to Violence, is what I want to say. It's on Swift, right here, and I'm actually thinking maybe I don't put it on Violent. Reason being is because in this meta, there's a lot of Trianas with no will runes, right? Therefore, if I was on Violent, I'll lose a lot of damage, and then if they don't have will and I target it with Daphnis and I use Garo to finish it off, I may not finish it off because the Triana is so tanky. So I might just leave it on Swift, to be honest with you. And this is my illusion, my RTA illusion that y'all want to see. Okay, a not 100 crit rate, still missing a legend gem here. I'm just not able to find a legend gem with R5, and a lot of his runes are a legend, but honestly I'm going to try to improve it with 5 more speed because I'm still getting cut, and I'm gonna see if 5 speed is going to change anything, or if I might just drop it like 10 speed, for example, and just put it on will. So you know what, I totally forgot to show you guys my Scimitar. So here's my Scimitar, 100 crit rate, pretty fast, faster than Garo, faster than Lucian, Swift Blade. You know, the only thing I would need is a little bit more accuracy, because sometimes I don't take the attack bar away from like a Gianna, for example, and it's pretty devastating. So I need more crit rate on this, accuracy on this unit. And I just gotta farm our giants, right? Scimitar is a great unit here. I even maxed his skill here, Airbender. This is the skill that you want accuracy for. And then also wanted to show you my Diana. This is the Diana I use when I pair with my Halphus for super RNG comp, because one day RNG will reward me. So that's when I pick this comp, okay? So there you have it. Make sure you like, subscribe, and comment for more videos.